Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. I've got some absolutely massive news for all of you. If you're a fan of the Dallas Cowboys, you're going to want to stick around because this could be the signing we've all been waiting for. This is the kind of move that changes everything, not just for our team, but for the entire NFL. So let's break it all down and talk about what this means for our Cowboys and their road to glory. First off, let me just say this: the Dallas Cowboys front office deserves a standing ovation. Jerry Jones and company have been criticized in the past for not making aggressive moves in the offseason, but this time they've silenced all the doubters. This is not just a big move, it's a statement. By signing player name, the Cowboys have shown that they're not just looking to be competitive, they're looking to dominate. Now, let me paint a picture of what we're getting with player name. This guy is a game changer, plain and simple. Whether you've been following him since his college days or caught glimpses of his brilliance in the NFL, one thing is clear: he's an elite talent. Last season alone, he racked up insert key stats here. He's fast, he's physical, and he's exactly what the Cowboys needed to address one of their biggest weaknesses. For too long, we've been talking about the gaps in our roster, the areas where we've fallen short when it really mattered. Well, not anymore. Picture this. You've got player name lining up next to Micah Parsons. Just think about what that does to opposing offenses. The sheer pressure they're going to feel when they look across the line and see two absolute monsters ready to pounce. It's going to be unreal. This isn't just about adding a talented player. It's about creating a unit that strikes fear into the hearts of every quarterback and coordinator in the league. And speaking of the league, let's talk about how this impacts the NFC East. We all know the Eagles had an incredible season last year. They were the team to beat, and we came so close to taking them down. But now, with player name in the mix, the balance of power is shifting. The Giants and Commanders are trying to rebuild, but let's be real, they don't have the firepower to keep up with what the Cowboys are building right now. This signing puts us firmly in the driver's seat. The NFC East is ours for the taking. But it's not just the division. This move puts the entire NFL on notice. The Cowboys are tired of hearing about how it's been decades since their last Super Bowl win. Tired of being the butt of jokes about postseason collapses. This signing is a clear message to the league. The Dallas Cowboys are back, and they're here to win it all. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Some people might say, yeah, but is this signing really going to make that big of a difference? To those people, I say, absolutely, 100% without a doubt. Just look at the impact player name had on his previous teams. He's the kind of player who elevates everyone around him. His presence alone is enough to change the dynamics of a game. And let's not forget about what this does for our coaching staff. Dan Quinn has been one of the brightest minds in football when it comes to defense. Give him a weapon like player name, and you're essentially giving him the keys to a Ferrari. The schemes he's going to cook up are going to be a nightmare for opposing offenses. And on the offensive side, knowing that the defense can hold its own gives Dak Prescott and the crew more freedom to play their game. This is a win-win across the board. Now, let's talk about the fans. Cowboys Nation has been through a lot over the years. We've had our highs, we've had our lows, and through it all, we've stayed loyal. That's why this signing means so much. It's not just about winning games. It's about restoring the pride and confidence of one of the most passionate fan bases in sports. If you've been on social media since the news broke, you know what I'm talking about. Fans are hyped, and rightfully so. This is the kind of move that gives you chills. Imagine being at a T&T stadium this season. The lights, the energy, the roar of the crowd as player name makes a game-changing play. It's going to be electric. And that's what being a Cowboys fan is all about, believing in something bigger, knowing that any moment could be the one that changes everything. So what's next? Is this the final piece of the puzzle, or could there be more moves on the horizon? If you've been following the Cowboys this offseason, you know they've been making waves. From smart draft picks to solid trades, the front office has been firing on all cylinders. And while player name might be the crown jewel of this offseason, don't be surprised if Jerry Jones has a few more tricks up his sleeve. There's been talk about potentially adding depth at another position. While this signing goes a long way in addressing our immediate needs, championship teams are built on depth and versatility. If we can shore up a few more areas, there's no reason why we can't make a deep playoff run. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Right now, it's time to celebrate what we've got. Player name is a Cowboy, and that alone is worth getting excited about. This is the kind of move that reminds us why we love this team. Through all the ups and downs, the Dallas Cowboys are always swinging for the fences. Of course, whenever someone with Bronny's profile faces challenges, the media and fans have a lot to say. Reactions to the coach's comments have been mixed. Some fans applaud the honesty, saying it's exactly what Bronny needs to hear. Others think the criticism is too harsh, especially considering the pressure Bronny is already under. Social media has been buzzing with debates about whether Bronny is being treated fairly. Some people argue that he's already doing better than most 19-year-olds would in his situation, while others say he needs to step it up to prove he belongs at this level. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this signing? Are you as pumped as I am? Do you think this is the move that finally gets us back to the Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one, and I love hearing what you guys have to say. And hey, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. Hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications because we've got plenty more Cowboys content coming your way. From breaking news to in-depth analysis, this is your one-stop shop for everything Dallas Cowboys. All right, Cowboys Nation, that's all I've got for you today. But let me leave you with this. Greatness isn't given, it's earned. And with moves like this, the Cowboys are proving that they're ready to put in the work. So let's get out there and make some noise. This is our year. Go Cowboys!